is giving it up. We don't need no niggas coming in here with this bullshit. This man is telling us we had discovered more prognostic, which is ailments. Ailments, man. They had studied it. And whenever a prodigy takes place, they watch and record the result. Then if anything similar ever happens again, they expect the same consequence. Is that scientific method? Huh? Talk to me. That's scientific method. So who they give credit to was it Plato or was it Socrates that they get a scientific method, coming up with the scientific method? That's bullshit, man. You record, you watch, you record, you document, you record, you document, and you keep doing it. And if you, out of 50 times, if 40 times or 30 times out of the 50, this was the result, then more likely it'll be this result more times than it will not be this result. So if you go out in the street and your ass get ran over, you send another nigga out, the next day another motherfucker get ran over, you do it for 10 days and you end up with nothing but bodies. On the 11th day, if you figure, what will happen if this nigga walk into the road? Well, I already got 10 dead niggas, more than likely he'll be the 11th dead nigga. Plain and simple, you keep watching it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why the African knowledge is so more valuable than any other knowledge, is because we've been around more times than anybody else. We done seen more, we done documented more, we done seen the results and the outcomes of more situations than any other people on the planet. We have no business following children. Just don't make no damn sense. We got to grow up. Fuck that. We got to grow up, man. We got to do what the fuck we know we could do. And we can't keep, theorizing, chopping it up with each other and thinking that's just, it's good that we can come in here and look at this. But then what do we do with the knowledge? What do we do with the knowledge? We got to take it to the babies. We got to make sure they understand their place. Because a king is a king. If he's not a king, if he's less than that, he's not a king. And so motherfucker can't come on and say, we kings. No, we're not kings. No, we're not. Our bloodline come up out of king's blood and queen's blood, but we're not kings. We're not queens. We theorize on the shit and blow each other up, and we need to quit doing that. Because we settle with that shit. That becomes enough for some of us just to say that we kings and we queens. That's not a goddamn enough. We got to quit jacking off. We got to quit masturbating, mentally masturbating on this shit. Medicine is practiced among them on a plan of separation. Each physician treats a single disorder and no more. Thus the country swarms with medical practitioners, some undertaking to cure diseases of the eye, others of the head, others again of the teeth, others of the intestines, and some those which are not local. Man, this shit is modern. Egypt is the first modern civilization on the scene. You understand? It's running just like this right here, homie. It's running. They got a doctor for every body part, for every organ. They got one, and he specializes in that field and that field alone. And so we have Imhotep, who is the first recognizable physician. The first, but as Dr. Ben said, that his mother was a doctor, and his sisters was doctors. So he wasn't, even though he's the first recognizable physician, he's not the first physician. His father was an architect. His father built the first stone structure below ground. When the early tombs of the first dynasty, they was building up under the ground. So he built the first stone temple up under the ground. Imhotep built the first stone structure above ground. Now, I had to bring this up because the white boy is trying to say that you know, African-centered thinkers. They just seem to want to make everything black, that the African-centered perspective of the Bible, of Egypt, of just man's origin, they want to come out and deny it now. Okay, they've always denied it, but now you got them encroaching, you know, little white boys. You know, we don't know if the white boy was sent. Again, I don't know if he was sent or if he was just a courageous cracker trying to make a name, but it don't make no difference. But I brings this up every time I'm dealing with a peckerwood. This is 2 Kings 7, 25 through 27. And this is dealing with Gehazi. And I didn't put the whole story in it, but Gehazi and his, you have to read the story. He ended up stealing one way or another. He took something that he wasn't supposed to take. And when his master, you know, called him on it, he lied, said that he didn't do it. But from my understanding, that God had came into his master and let him know that he had lied. And so his curse, he was cursed for that. He was cursed for his betrayal of his master. And if you go down here to 27, it says, the leprosy therefore of Naaman shall cleave unto thee and unto thy seed forever. And he went out from his presence a leper as white as snow. It says, and cleave unto thee, unto thy seed, his seed forever. That his seed will be white as snow. Who gives birth to white people all the damn time but white people? That's a white race right there, man. That's a white race. It says it will cleave unto thy seed forever. And went out from his presence a leper as white as snow. It got to be a white man, because it can't be an albino, because you still got black as your origin. A black man could give birth to albino. It's not the whole race. This is a race right here. This is a race right here. That's the white race. That's the white man. So you can stop them crackers in they goddamn tracks right there with that one alone. That's a good one to pull out on a motherfucker. Now, just to show the African origins of a lot of the literature, the prophets in the scriptures. Here we go. Amos 9:7. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? It said, let me tell you, let me show you. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? It shows you the relationship between the Israelites and the Ethiopians. Okay? It didn't say, are ye not as children of the Romans, the Greeks, the Europeans? No, it says, are you not as children of the Ethiopians unto me? Down here, Zephaniah 3:10. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my supplements, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring my offering. Okay? It says from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. That's the interior of Central East Africa. That's the interior. It says from beyond the Nile rivers. Okay? So we showing you that you can see. Now, what a lot of people don't understand, that this material is older than the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of this information, just like you watch religion as it develops today. Religion comes out of religion, comes out of religion. You borrow from your mother. You borrow from your father. So I don't want no motherfucker talking about you come up with a pure religion. That the motherfucker just dropped out of the sky, ain't no development, didn't borrow nothing, just totally pure. That's bullshit. Religion come out of religion, come out of religion. So what I'm showing you is that the Old Testament is the first cut they put on the metal netter, the mystery system is one of the first cuts. But yet it's still, you can't throw it all away, because when you got Ethiopia being praised like that, you got to hold on to that portion. If we saying that if they took from up out of the Nile Valley, then of course then some of that must be sacred. Now we're not respecting the stories that are around these teachers, but we see right here that the Ethiopians are revered in the book at some places. In some places, it's not. And so, you know, we know the other shit, they hating on us. But they could not erase all of the praise that they had for the Ethiopians. You don't hear them giving praise to the Arab. These people don't even goddamn exist.